Dobar dan, Mirdita. Hello, everybody. Very warm welcome to Montenegro. Very warm welcome to Petrovac, where we are now, and to Paštrovići region, which is those beautiful songs which you already heard about. Paštrovići region is our area here between Bar, between Budva, where is city of Petrovac, city of Sveti Stefan, our historical, but also geographical, and somehow I would say also identical spot of this somehow tribe historical, if we speak in a context of tradition, which we will next few days. So very warm welcome to this conference, which we called Cultural Heritage for Reconciliation in the Balkans, which is actually organized by our NGO, Association for Cultural Development, Bauo, or in our language, Društvo za kulturni razvoj, Bauo. Bauo means, I'll tell you later. On the other side, our partners of this project are Go to Albania and civil society organization from Shkoder, and club, Archaeological Students Club from Belgrade, from the University of Belgrade, their Faculty of Philosophy, which I was also member and vice president more than 10 years ago when I was a student. And one of the most important things I want to say, and say big thank you, is to RYCO, the Regional Youth Cooperation Office, which, especially their local office branch in Montenegro, support us very much. And all this conference is a part of Youth Cultural Fund, which is actually RYCO's program, multi-year program supported by German Foreign Office. So this is, as you can see, intercultural, international, and first of all, in a context of culture and heritage, I would say very important event for all of us. I'm very happy to see all of you here, to see so many friends, new friends, but also some of friends who I know for more than 15 years. I'm looking to Mr. Petrov, Dr. Petrov, or Danče, or Orce, my friend from Macedonia, who I want to say it publicly, who organized the first conference of our students' archaeological clubs from all over the former Yugoslavia in 2010 in Strumica in Macedonia. Today it's North Macedonia, but it was Macedonia then. And it was my first experience like this, first conference which I participated as the youngest student. I was always youngest in all the collectives, in all the seminars I used to be. I'm not, luckily not now, not anymore. So from that period till today, we organized, participated, and shared all our knowledge and everything, luckily now with you. So I don't want to bother you. You all have those programs, book of abstracts and everything. My speech would be reading this, but I don't want to do it. You have it all. It's publicly already, so you know what is this conference about. We want to speak about many possible interpretations and our reactions on culture and heritage. How do we perceive it? What it means for us? What it doesn't mean for us also. Is it heritage in common, or is it only our heritage and nobody else? Can we share something? Should we? Why yes, why not? I guess that all those topics and many others, facing with the past, reconciliation, trying to introduce ourselves, but also many of us who are here. We'll speak about it today, tomorrow, and the last day. So this project, I just want to say a few words about the schedule. So this project, or the conference, which is the most important, the biggest, and the main part of this, today we'll have several manifestations. First of all, those conference opening and musical program, which was realized by the very young students, pupils from Petrovac region, from the elementary school Mirko Srzentic, who's director, and that school, Ivana Kurtović, she is now here, support us for many years on many projects, and she will also in the future, because we believe that those topics are also for them, or maybe interesting. Maybe they are a bit too young, but I know that they have also problems with identity, problems with heritage interpretation, misusing of heritage, of culture, and so on, which we are facing, all of us also. After it, we will have one short introductory lecture. I will show you more slides. And then we have in 11:30, we have a formal event somehow, like panel discussion about potentials of cultural heritage for reconciliation in the Balkans. Then we will have a break, lunch and everything. And we also have some free time today afternoon. And maybe some of you would be interested to hear something else, which is also held in Petrovac, and I have obligation to be there for a few hours about tourism and heritage. Unfortunately, it is in the same day, but that's a good opportunity when you have break here to maybe come and hear something more about it. It's a few minutes from here in Hotel Palace. If you are interested, I'll tell you later. And then, of course, some mentoring workshops for those who need those kind of professional help, because as you know, we have here participants from our six regions, six countries: Montenegro, Albania, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Macedonia, and also from Kosovo. 3 participants will come today. So all of us here are 23 or 24, and we have 12 young colleagues, less than 30 youth, according to the law, is less than 30, even beside the fact that I feel youth, even if I'm 33 or 34 very soon, but we should change the law and be young less than 40, if you ask me, or 45, why not? And also we have 12 elder participants, senior participants. And on these mentoring workshops, we will be here, or some of us, for those who need somehow maybe any kind of help for their tomorrow's presentation. The most important day, I would say, is tomorrow. From 10 till the end of the day, we will have separate presentations of our youth colleagues, and we will have also one round table. And the third day is reserved for some conference conclusions in the morning, but on the afternoon, we will have 2 study visits to Stari Bar or Old Bar, which is like half hour from here. And then next 20 minutes go to Ulcin or Ulcin in Albanian. So this city, also like city of Old Bar, are extremely amazing because they really represent that they're facing us with amazing intercultural heritage, with many layers of Christian, but also Muslim, intercultural, interethnic, and so on, communities which live there and which can live, as we see and as we know for a centuries, even if we are now living in an era when we somehow prefer ethnically clean the national states and so on. I think that it's not a good concept, but we can speak also about it because it's not sustainable and it's not, if we may say, natural, because natural is to live wherever you want, whoever they want, and to feel however they want. So I will now, for now, conclude and ask our colleague Bojana Lalatović from RYCO, local office in Montenegro, in Podgorica, to say a few words. So Bojana, the floor is yours. And thank you, RYCO, for everything.
So thank you so much, Dušan, for this announcement. And I'm really grateful that I have the opportunity to speak today in front of RYCO, but also in front of a donor, which, as Dušan already mentioned, is Federal Foreign Office, who is the donor and biggest supporter of this regional cultural fund that currently RYCO is implementing in the entire Western Balkans region. I would also mention here that we have a really strong support from the side of the ministries which are competent for culture throughout the Western Balkans region. They also have their own contributions in financial terms, but also in this, let's say, political terms and support that they are providing for this project to be a successful endeavor. I would just mention first that I'm really kind of grateful to the organizers, to Dušan, to Mila, and to the rest of the crew for setting up this amazing conference, and also for, first of all, managing to gather all of you together. It's really important aspect to have this sort of diversity, and also to manage to really kind of get you all together to speak about the topics which are really important, but that no one really tackles in their local communities the way it should be tackled. So this is an amazing chance for doing so, and I'm really looking forward to reading the report. I will be witnessing some of the things because I'm going to stay for 2 days, maybe entire duration, but I will figure that out later. So I really congratulations and thanks once again for inviting me. I also want to convey the regards from side of head of RYCO local branch office, Mr. Medin, who might be joining us in the following days, but it's not still confirmed. We are really kind of proud that in Montenegro we have this sort of, this is one of the first basically exchanges which are happening in Montenegro, and starting in this manner really is amazing thing for it's really promising, and I'm really kind of looking forward for the rest. This project has been awarded among 3 projects from Montenegro in this first cycle of implementation of the Regional Youth Cultural Fund. So there was a big competition, but due to the programmatic quality and let's say legacy of the Association for Cultural Development, Bauo, I'm pronouncing it well, yeah. So it's really kind of great for RYCO Montenegro. I also want to mention, because I understand that probably most of you don't really know what is the Regional Youth Cooperation Office. I guess in the cultural sector, it's not still that well known as it is in the civil society sector, because we do exist from 2016, as we were founded back through the first negotiations within the Berlin process. And the organization that I represent is basically tackling the cooperation among young people in the Western Balkans. But when I say young people, I also mean those who are working with youth. So this means university professors, civil society organizations, representatives of various aspects of life. So basically, it's not really important that you are just young to take part in RYCO-funded activities. It's important that you care about youth-related issues. And when I'm mentioning the values that we are mostly focused on, those are definitely reconciliation. This we have also in the name of this project, in the name of this conference, about intercultural dialogue, about dealing with the past in a constructive manner. And those are the key values that RYCO is trying to engrave into whole projects that we are supporting and that we are trying actually to promote and to have it visible throughout the programs we have in the entire region. To say why we are kind of successful in these past years, since when we were established, it's definitely due to the efforts of civil society organizations, but also due to the efforts of governments, because governments were those who signed the agreement on the establishment of RYCO. This is maybe kind of the least complicated thing to cooperate in, because we should all agree upon the fact that youth cooperation is something that it's not really that much of a issue. Like, we can all agree upon this, that we all need it for the sake of prosperity of our societies. So I guess that up until now, we have amazing results, and definitely those were the results of the coordinated actions and joint willingness to contribute to the brighter future of the Western Balkans. I'm going to conclude now with these words, and I'm really going to wish you really kind of amazing days ahead. I want you to really enjoy in the discussions, to really be active, because we came here to kind of discuss with each other. So I'm just looking forward to the rest of the conference, and yeah, once again, thanks from my side.